to diagnose high blood pressure is with a 24-hour blood pressure monitor. In healthy people, nocturnal blood pressure dips by about 15% compared to daytime values. Patients who don't have this BP drop at night, often called non-dippers, are at increased risk for cardiovascular mortality, heart failure, and stroke. The idea that when you take a pill is as important, or possibly more important, than which pill you actually take. Most patients take their BP medications in the morning, but blood pressure is supposed to decrease at night, and switching some blood pressure medications from morning to bedtime makes intuitive sense. The IGEA chronotherapy trial reported very large decreases in stroke, MI, and death with nighttime dosing of antihypertensives. Commentators quickly pointed out problems with this study. Firstly, the magnitude of the benefit was extremely large for a very small change in blood pressure. Even nighttime BP measurements showed only small differences between both groups. Meta-regression studies have suggested that even with a 10-point reduction in blood pressure, one should expect around a 20% relative risk reduction in cardiovascular disease, stroke, and all-cause mortality. The IGEA trial suggested that cardiovascular disease was nearly cut in half for a much smaller decrease in blood pressure. Second, switching blood pressure medication from morning to nighttime reduced not just cardiovascular death, but also total death, i.e. all-cause mortality. Why the timing of blood pressure medications should affect non-cardiovascular mortality to such a large degree is unclear. In the CONVINCE trial, nighttime verapamil, a calcium channel blocker, did not improve cardiovascular outcomes compared to morning doses of hydrochlorothiazide or atenolol. Researchers were not comparing evening versus daytime doses of the same medication. There is insufficient evidence to be certain that nighttime dosing of medication has much benefit.